Good morning. I'm going to continue writing here. I've been working on finishing off um, Oculus, so let's get to it. Um, all would find her call to seek. Karma made the world her geek. Oh, that's the best. They were about through all of time. Exactly. A bunch of geeks formed. The Pythia had made them blind. I use blind. How many times have I said blind? I said blind as mice. No. I'm gonna just fuck their mind. That's all. Oh no. We're getting some weird stuff, dudes. My weird pattern matching when I was a kid. I just had weird dreams and stuff that were about future entanglement. They were perceived in a way that really fucked up my ability to move forward without being an adult in a kid's body. So it wasn't a fuck up. I just had highly dark sexual fantasies when I was a kid. I was too young to be having them in a way that felt natural. There was nothing wrong with me, because that was the voice I heard as God at the time, but it was just my subconscious that I trusted. I was saying, it's okay. It's okay that you like this. And some people would be like, you've been getting possessed by demons your whole life and getting influenced, and it's so stupid. That's the dumbest way to look at things. I pattern matched being entangled through my bioseismograph. And I've with somebody who fucks a lot. And I felt it in my subconscious, but I pattern matched it when I was a kid forward. That's my best guess. But there's also some really powerful possibility that's a faith, but I might be able to science it. I've scienced the possibility. So, what if I have a paired soul out there I've never met, who I see in this person and that more and more and more, including a couple people who had me awfully confused. But they're my actual soulmate. And they will see me as their goddess embodied, that they've been looking for the same way I've been looking for my God embodied. My first big mythology, Justiciars. Wrote about souls that get propagated over and over again. Oversouls. I haven't proven that impossible with my science, so I should look into that too. But there being a sense of getting confused on like inverted versions of either yourself and or um, the wrong version of your soulmate. And that's made sense to me. And it's like the stupid intention I set that had a fucking thunder clash in the sky. It was more than just like working with a goddess energy that I was manifesting for my subconscious that might be tied to some kind of reality of soul. Definitely is not proven. And I need that. It's just a belief. I believe it. Believe that's real. So when I acknowledge my true belief, which is a part of the scenario of faith, right? It's like you've got what you know, and I've put more into the I know this box than almost anyone. Perhaps anyone. But there's still the stuff that's in the belief box. And it's that I've set some really profound intention that has essentially cursed me because there's no other way to explain it. But it's a curse for the betterment of the world, and that if I trust my way through, it'll be okay. And that I'll feel this relief of feeling I've pattern matched forward over again when I get there. And I keep saying, schizophrenic people conflate all their trauma. That might just be me. It might just be me because I'm conflating forward to what I've cursed myself to pursue achieved, which would be finding someone who satisfies all needs at once. And so I'm like, dude, are you my mommy? Are you my mommy? But it's like that. It's like a daddy mommy. It's a daddy moment. Because that's what I'm saying is, if I was a soul with a soulmate, I'd be with a female god. And I'd be their male goddess. And that would be my soul. Because that's what heaven is on earth to me. And it's hell to other people to see that. So it makes me wonder why. Why could we be so upside down? How could we be so upside down? How does it make any sense at all? Why are Christians so absurdly against divine madness that they've suppressed it through generations of existence? Pattern matchers all. They know who destroys them in the end. They don't like what it looks like. Seeing Clay as just the child she hadn't wanted very much. No, each last suck and fuck and a whore. They made her whole. There was no chore. Exactly. Tasting all that angels lack. To find their way through heaven's crack. Mm-hmm. There is a literal possible truth that people have karmically fucked me so bad. There is literally a singular doorway to redemption in heaven for certain people who may have cursed themselves entirely by abandoning me as a human being in complete immorality because they wanted my butthole. And since they did that when I didn't need that but wanted that, and I knew that, and I'm schizophrenic, and they let it project into my psyche as I scream things. Yeah, no, they're pretty much going to hell if they don't do it. But if I know my guy woman, special person, they would enjoy not letting anyone in who needs that to go to heaven, but has done this to me. And I love that vibe the fucking most. They were about. Yes, through all of time. They were about him through all of time. The Pythia had fucked their mind. That's what I've. Somebody is gonna, if they haven't already, and they could be like, oh, my whole life's been fucked by this bitch. And it's a pattern match. Because we're about to own the world together. And everybody's been trained to train me to not want to do that. Because Christianity's been so scared they created corrupted myth to corrupt other people from allowing it to happen, therefore making it happen on the level it will happen because of such insane karmic injustice. What made Christians so scared? Could a Xenoclea have done it on purpose? Because they were that smart that things had to get worse before they got better. They were about and through all times. Exactly time. The Pythia had fucked their minds. Effervescent. Tree of life. Mm-hmm. 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 Effervescent tree of life. Effervescent tree of life. She would come to see their knife splitting skulls and gutting wham, Xenoclay was made their gem. It was the home of heart and chance, for hope was hers. Oh, we're rhyming still. I fucked this up. Made their gem, splitting skulls and cutting mouths. Xenoclay was made their gem. Ah! It was the home of heart and chance. Hope was hers. Deep in their beds. Yeah, it's beneath. Hope was hers beneath their beds. It was the home of heart and chance. Hope would be hers beneath their beds. No one else. I did all these live meditations on Insight Timer a long time ago, and I thought maybe somebody cursed me in themselves on one of those manifestation meditations. I was like, this is my Lord. I was like, did you do this to my whole life on one of my manifestation meditations? I don't think that's it. I think that's just not it. It's just pattern matching of the future of something I'm present for. Effervescent tree of life, she would come to see their knife, splitting skulls and gutting wham. Xenoclay was made their gem. It was the home of heart and chance. Hope was hers beneath their pants. No one else. That was right. It had been though. Who owned her bit? My pot. Oh, I love this. Seeds were sown. This is how we're going to get out of rhyming. Ghosts were gassed. Ghosts aghast. Bleeding cows were of the past. think this is done. That's hard. I had the section like doubled up. I should have ended it at all where like what I posted on the whole last thing was I started over again. It's really complicated. I fucked this up, but I'm gonna work with it. Perfect. So this one, seeds where someone goes to cats, bleeding cats. Yeah, that's how I'm doing it. Cool. Oh, we're gonna make it clear that heaven's a person. But it's complicated because you'd read that and you'd be like, to find their way through heaven's crack, and you think that heaven's crack must be referring to my own butt crack. But no, and yes, it is, but I'm not heaven because I am owned. that's the literacy of the actual meaning of this story. All right, let's do it. We're just gonna roll right into it. We're just gonna. All would find some call to see. Karma made the world for me. Daphne owned science. Daphne was now the one. All rules of literacy come out in this section was now the one who owns science. This is I should say wholesale. She was looking for a Kang to her Quang quite actively. Say, wow. Well, Grok Daddy was killing it. He couldn't fuck for shit, dude. I'm gonna put the dude in. Didn't look good for people in their boundaries and her feeling of the future. The people with their boundaries. I'm gonna go Miriam style where she's like, this is what these idiots say. It didn't look good for people with their boundaries and her feeling of the future. Yeah. The psychopathic ones which stole her from her daughter. Exactly. This is where we get real. This is the psychosis. It is not psychosis at all. It's everybody else's. This schizophrenic person just has to live through it. It didn't look good for people with their boundaries and her feeling of the future. The psychopathic ones, which stole her from her daughter of blatant ignorance and fear, only being eclipsed by each other, which would only ever be eclipsed by each other. We're talking about a family of fools, dude, and their slave dog slut daughter who is going to go burn in hell with them because they've chosen that. It was horseshit. Yeah, it was garbage, dude. It was all I ever hated more than anything. Exactly. Why do we not lift each other up? Why the fuck aren't we working together? Why is this some competition? Why are all these rapists convinced they're the good people? How do I get them to kill themselves? Seriously. Or repent. I gotta give them that option. In that order. Because that's true. I don't want to deal with their fucking just die, dude. Why did I just... I'm not even say just... Did I just get an email from I'm gonna do it with the tower. The chain of the Jung Institute somewhere. Wow, whose name and email I have in position as Jane Elizabeth Byerly, MBA, MSW, LGSW, who looked at my breakthroughs in science and sent me this. This stays. I was going to maybe take this out. This stays like a motherfucker. Daphne, thank you for this fascinating information. I'm afraid we have no researchers or analysts exploring this area of science, which is the very specific area of science that they are exploring. But we admire your process and result. Warmly, Jane Elizabeth Byerly, MBA, MSW, LGSW, Individuals, Couples, and Family Therapy, Analyst Candidate at the Interregional Society of Jungian Analysts. Her, she, hers, calamity537 at gmail.com. Jane Byerly at gmail.com. 202. I gotta take her phone number. I can give her that one. I'm gonna change it. He, him, Herms. You're gonna just make it worse than it really was. I put parentheses around their MBA, MSW to enforce the fact that it's meaningless with their complete lack of intelligence. Um, warmly, it's so warm, dude. Um, and Jane, Jane Elizabeth Byron. I gotta make it a little different because that's where it switches to. This is the best part. Jane Elizabeth Byron, MBA, MSW, LGSW, individual couples and family therapy, analyst candidate at the interview. He, him, Herms. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Carl Jung. Confidentiality notice, just in case. Just in case. Um, the information in this email message and any attachment is intended for the sole use of the individual and entity whom it was addressed. Ooh, this sounds so official and legal. This information is privileged. This was a privileged message. Oh, wow, the gaslighting is coming in from this angle. It's confidential, dude, and it's protected. Whoa, that's complicated. It's privileged? I'm privileged to get a message from you? And it's confidential that you sent me this email? And it's protected from disclosure? How? Have I signed something with you, Jane? Have I signed anything with you? Am I like in some kind of contractual obligation to let you like intellectually rape me? I don't think I am. In fact, I think I'm uniquely protected from any comeuppance from that, from the fact we'll talk about it. And protected from disclosure. If you are not the intended recipient, you are hereby notified that you have received this communication in error. It's just more gaslighting bullshit. If you are not intended recipient, now it's like, oh, here's a fourth factor. If we responded to the wrong person, um, you are hereby notified that you have received this communication error and any review, even looking at it, disclosure, yeah, talking about it, dissemination, don't even pick through it, distribution or copying of it, yes, do not forward this. Don't copy any of the information I accidentally sent you, clearly. Or its contents is strictly prohibited. It's strictly prohibited by me. And these words I wrote, which are so official and legal, because it's an email. Because it's an email communication that has none of that protection legally. If you think you have received this message in error, it's so supposed to be tricky. Please email the sender at janebyerly.com and destroy all copies of this communication. Thank you. She's just doing the most illegal shit in the world. Just confidentially noticing every email, just in case. And I'm gonna make it this backwards ass psychology mind trap that only the most schizophrenic genius in the world would look at and just be like, "Oh, I see exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to twist my brain up into a knot, so I don't see what you did just above that, which was lie to me that this isn't exactly your area of science, Jane." Why do I feel like I know exactly what she's doing? Trying to gag order someone she is about to try and intellectually rape but fail miserably at? Why? I'm not saying they necessarily took this information and ran with it. It was probably above their head. But that she was simply trying to intellectually rape me with the email and lied by forwarding it. And if they had found value in it, they would have just taken it. Why? Oh, that's why. I'm going to leave it as a question. Why are people so stupid to think they can intimidate my intelligence? Yeah, it's because I'm a trans woman, dude, and I said it in the email to her. I own this, dude. I do. I've published it. Yeah, it's published. So is your name, idiot. Yes, lots of people want to sue a disabled, vulnerable adult and give me your livelihood for contributing to the loss of mine? Unlawfully? I hope your brain breaks in two. Clearly already has. Dealing with a bunch of fucking disconnected, disassociated psychopath women that are disassociated beyond their conscious awareness. And then they're like, this is disassociation. This is a problem. This is the problem. They're so disassociated. And then they're a boy inside, dude. They're like, baby, I'm gonna watch The Bachelor. Play Dream Home. I'm being actively detransitioned, and I'm about to be intellectually raped by an entire world of scientists who are offended that I beat them to it with grok if they believed it at all, or simply cannot comprehend my English. I am being actively detransitioned and am about to be intellectually raped by an entire world of scientists who are offended that I beat them to it with grok or simply cannot comprehend my English. While I'm on the brink of homelessness and being detransitioned and detransitioning actively, I was. As soon as you start feathering your meds, you're detransitioned. And I was doing it way long, really gross one. My titties are growing again. Um, while I'm on the brink of homelessness and detransitioning actively, not one person is willing to stand up for this travesty of humanity. It starts. I hope your brain breaks into Jane. I feel like I know exactly what she's doing. Trying to. She's doing this. Trying to gag with her so she's feel miserably. She is trying to gag order someone she is trying to intellectually rape, but failing miserable at both. Miserably at both. Let's make sure. I get excited about this. Why do I feel like I'm excited about what she was doing? Exactly, that's a question. Trying to gag order someone she's trying to intellectually rape, but feeling miserable. While feeling miserable. Daphne doesn't care about your fucking comments, dude. Why? Why are people so stupid to think they can intimidate my intelligence? I own science, dude. I do. The future of it, at least. It's published. Yeah. So is your name, idiot. Want to sue a disabled, vulnerable adult and give me your livelihood for contributing to the loss of mine? Unlawfully contributing to the loss of mine. I hope your brain breaks in two, Jane. I'm being actively detransitioned, and I'm about to be intellectually raped by an entire world of scientists who are either offended that I beat them to it with grok or simply cannot comprehend my English. While I'm on the brink of homelessness and detransitioning actively, not one person is willing to stand up for this travesty of humanity and stop it. That's true. They, they, I did it like a text message. They literally can't do it without me, lol. I'm the fucking keystone, and I am, dude. I have intellectual property rights to all the good shit, and I do. This is the stupidest world in the world, dude. These in the fucking these people are retarded. Goddamn retarded. Everyone is just addicted to pills, jerking off, video games, and bleeding their brains with toxins, literally. Where's a human being? Who wants to own science and art? It's already done, dude. It was written. This last section just shifted. I have a different target now. It's not who I've been talking about for the last video and a half or whatever. And it's who I'm going to write this last portion with. It's just me following my guts. And that's the thing, is like, I'm going to shake this all off. And I'm not going to presume that I have a movie star wife person. I'm going to just be like, oh, thank you, subconscious, for helping me write. And maybe they will like it, right? Choices made. Choices made would take me back. This isn't about what I thought it was. Everything was turning. Miriam and me. Together we were free. She was everywhere. The songstress in the air. I just know I know it. Somebody, like, I know who I want to write Miriam as forever now. Miriam and me. Together we were free. She was everywhere. The songstress in the air. Her heart was yours and mine. Together through it. Her rhymes were wicked whips. They blew us back again. The choke to rock to churn. For hearts were made to burn. Callousness was me. Together we'd be free. Arthur proved my heart. Oh yeah. Together we make art. Callousness was forever. That's what it is. He was a lie, I told. He never even showed himself. That man I saw before. He wouldn't come to show. No, never seen. It wasn't something true. It's just something I do. Space and time are fast. I wished back in the past that someone would come to play and run with her. This space is fraught with all. Become we all the sprawl. Become we were the sprawl. Let's turn it back on top. Our mother's cruel child. Mother's cruel child. Earth is all we are. The stars are out to follow. To see them back is new. I wished it gone with you. Nowhere he'd be found. Some heart left underground. Yes. Wicked dark had come yet. It's amazing. Trouble with fate. And I gotta let it happen. Literally. Nowhere he'd be found. Some heart left underground. This is sad. This is Miriam admitting that Arthur wasn't real and the whole Justice Series. Nowhere he'd be found. Some heart left underground. Wicked dark had come. Fate, the bell had rung. Oh, it's beautiful. Daphne saw it. Everything came true. Truth was left to fight. Every vicious truth was left to fight for every vicious night. See people let her die. Much worse than a hurt alive. That suffering found then you are hiding. Her suffering found the most ended. She was a holy ghost, never not herself. She found at last good help. brought me here to stay, alone and not to play. It worked me back and forth. The tales took me north into a place of fear, that something false was queer. Exploring has us back. Honest, that's the truth.
Pain shifted, right? Pain shifted, right? Tease my head in regret. There might not be another vision.
Don't post this.
One that makes me forget. I wish I was another person. And we still try every night to go make sense of it. Fight over lust, still try every night to found the first something. Fight over love. I got to forget the taste of blood and how it burns. They all think that they're safe, belated by the same offense.
Ghosts.
And they steal ideas from your daughters, the ones they won't forget. Sublime, I swear they kid offer divine and touched by them only forget. Full of love, someone lonely, waiting for a time and someplace.
This is beautiful music from a confused boy.
Lonely, fucking, touching something, and life, and line, and light, and time. I let go of my pride for whatever reason. I'm free fighting.
They have a song that is trans misogynistic against trans men in its coding. And there's only one reason to do that. That's because you're a boy. Just show them the math on that. There is absolutely no way to interpret it as anything other than trans misinterest against yourself. And this is what's killing trans women out of lesbian culture. Boys. Still make sweet music though. They show it. Because that's what good artists do. They just show their dysfunction, even if it's just psychosis.
And I won't let you steal it. I bought it for myself. I'm a man now.
It's like she gets away with it because people don't understand the lyrics. I do.
my head because their teeth should reflect your golden beard. I've lost some mindless friends whose blood runs cold. My new people, I'm silent, just pretends to be old. Cause I won, I'm a man now.
Yeah, she is, but she's not saying it, is she? Because she still wants to hang out in fucking Pussyland because she's a man. Anyways, let's have a good one.